Hey guys, welcome back to Nioh. Um, this is the second main mission, Deep in the Shadows. Welcome Hanzo, it is good of you and your friend to come. Sir William, was it? I am told that you have a certain measure of skill in dealing with yokai and monsters. It is with these abilities in mind that I have a favor to ask. My son Nagamasa has gone off to defeat a band of rogues, and I have not heard from him since. I would go to his aid myself, but my body is not what it once was. Will you go and save my son in my stead? And looks like we're going to get a legendary strategist garb, a hand cannon, and some ammo. 4,200 gold and 1568 Amrita. The north of Kyushu, beneath the mountains of Naikatsu, lies a complex warren of limestone caves created by eons of erosion. Bold rogues make their home in its shallowest levels. Even they fear to tread into its deepest depths.
A cat clock. Hanzo's ways are curious indeed.
長政と申す者の守護霊の気配はよく知っておるぞ。
Even cats speak in these lands.
わしがついてやろう。我ら守護霊は人の信心より生まれし忍玉。そして荒ぶる妖怪は人の怨念より生まれた荒玉。生きとし生けるものすべてはこの二つの均衡の上に成り立っておる。しかし長く続く戦乱がため新玉の力は癒まし、妖怪が世にばっこしておるのじゃ。これでこの国の言葉も聞き取れるようになろう。感謝せい。
Okay. Oh,
おぼろげではあるが強き者の気配を感じる。おそらくこれを追えば長政が元へとたどり着けるじゃろう。
okay. So that is actually a yokai, not a yokai spirit, a guardian spirit of ninjutsu, actually. I believe his name is Nekomata. So I'm going to pump my magic up to 10 for this one. That should unlock a bonus mission later. I just don't want to lose the Amrita. But yeah, this mission is kind of tricky. So, pardon that, if you would. Guess not everybody is as vulnerable as that dude was. Okay, he's gone. Okay, that's better. There was one dude that's rolling. I think that was him, actually. But it's okay to die in this game. You are going to. Just accept that fact now. I recommend keeping your back to the wall, actually. Because you can get knocked off these cliffs fairly easy. Same thing, watch out for bats. There's my guardian spirit. Kind of hoping I had ammunition. I do not. Oh well. So we can throw weapons much, much faster now. See, he caught a bit of burn damage. Oops, accidentally. There we go. That's why we don't stand near the edge. Okay, so burn damage good. Oh. Okay, we got rid of that, didn't we? Actually quite a terrifying place sometimes. There's one mission in here that's just absolutely brutal. You need a key to get in there. Shot down by outlaw, so there's an archer somewhere. Little bit of treasure here. Just making sure I didn't wake up the dude. Yeah, that dude. Okay, there's a nice Kodama. So that always helps. Kodamas are just adorable. And they help you out throughout our journey, so anybody that is willing to help can't be all that bad. And we'll meet some pretty interesting characters, actually. Okay, so we can't go up there yet, so we have to go down below. So remember to pull your enemies. Don't fight them all together. Okay, so there is a few enemies actually that are in here that are kind of tough. As soon as you open the door, they're all over you. Yep. See, told you. Okay, got rid of that one. Hey, big boy. Bring him this way. We got him though, didn't we? So here's actually a really interesting enemy. So you may have already seen my menu I pulled up once. So we're just gonna... Okay, so right here, he was killed for his hostile behavior. You get 3 chances. Okay, so you've noticed that I may have hit the options button. So hostile is red, this is neutral, and this is good. So let's just whistle. So he liked our gesture, and now he's gone, and he opened the way for us. So if there's actually a piece of paper on the back of the wall, you can come around from the reverse side and you can take it down. But if you do the right gesture, then they will just, you don't have to fight them. You do the wrong gesture and they attack you. So you get 2 chances, so it's important to read the Revenant next to them. So maybe this guy will come up to us. Okay, looks like they're both coming. For good measure. There's the boss room key. Boss's room key. So. Another remnant there we can fight. A summoner's candles, well as a spirit iron fragment. Okay, so now we can go up here. And then we can go to the boss's room. I don't think there's anybody in there right now. But there's a Kodama in here. Oh yeah, there's a dude in here. Get some burn damage going on, huh? And let the burn damage do the work. Nice. Oh, nice Kodama over here. And some good treasure. So the Horagai shell lets you know. You can use it to alert enemies, but you blow it and it lets you. It's like Marco Polo. So you can alert your enemies to your presence, or if you're co-oping, then it's like, hey, where are you? And then you use that. And it's like, oh, here I am. So we're a little bit low on ninja tools right now. That's okay. Went in that room already. So you can pull these one at a time. Let's just go ahead and crank this down. Let's see. There actually is a way to separate those two. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do so. But it looks like they're pretty separated right now. So I'm gonna zoom in and hello. Yeah, come on. Manage that stamina. Let him drain his. We should be able to get this guy in passing. There's an archer around here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Remember, don't stand next to the edge. That was his mistake, not ours. There is actually a dude hiding in these boxes. Or at least there should have been. So you're probably wondering how to get that item, and what that switch did was it lowered that down. We can actually go back. I just want to let you know this is a hot spring right here.
かようなところにの天湯があるとは。お主、入ってみたらどうじゃ。掃除というてな、刀傷も癒えるじゃろ。
So what a hot spring does is it heals your wounds for a short amount of time. Don't stand next to the edge. But you can sit in the hot spring and then heal your wounds, so it's just like a free heal. So we'll go get that real quick, and then we'll come back down. The debate to go on is real, though. We're almost to the second shrine. Sorry if I am moving slow. I am just trying to be thorough. And I'm not gonna I'm not ever really gonna tell you to play a certain way or get good or any of that. You know, play a game that you're gonna have fun and play how you want to play. I'm just a casual gamer myself, and I'm just here to have fun, and I hope you are too. So. There's enemies in there, I think. I'm just gonna try to snipe this dude. Ah, he doesn't try to snipe me first. Yeah, don't kill me before I can kill you. Okay. But be careful. I like to just go in here with arms up. Yeah, there's a big dude. I got nothing. Let's see. If I have any Damas. I got stones. Nope. Got nothing. Do I have any rifle ammunition? Ah, cool. Ooh, that worked. That worked good. Okay, so we have some rifle ammo. So block, 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 block. There is an enemy in here for sure. I can hear the bats. There's a nice Kodama. Good Kodama. Now we are so close to the next shrine. Only this dude was killed by bats. They fell to death. So turn around, guard, and dodge. Dodge in. There you go. Whew. So I like to turn and then spam dodge. Spam dodge forward. And then we are at our second shrine, thank goodness. So we're going to level up again. I'm going to continue putting points into dexterity. So I'm trying to remember which one scales with dex. So if you're ever confused on which one scales what, then how much ranged weapon 1. Then there is a help option. We can take a look at what we have right now. See if I have a dual Uchi going on. See if I have one better. That's 98. Ooh, 124. Final blow damage. That's good. And then okay, so we're gonna look at the Kurosari Gamas and see if I have anyone better than that. 109 damage towards Anyudo. It doesn't really help my situation out, but it doesn't hurt it either. This combat attack, enemy out of P, Scorch. That could work. So 109 versus what's up here. 109. And then just constantly be checking out what you've got. Equipment weight bonus damage C. Damage to revenants. Human equipment drop rate. Nice. And then this is... That's not bad. Actually, we got a new Shinobi set. So if you take a look at this, this has plus ninjutsu power on everything, but I need 6 body and 7 skill. And each one of these pieces should have plus ninjutsu on it, so I actually should be working towards that. So, more dwellers. And don't you throw a rock at me. Hey, get over here. Rude. Alright, so we got one hiding here. Hey, buddy. Okay, we got a throwing stone. There's some bats. Okay. There was an archer over here. Yeah. Hey, buddy. You gonna wake up? Where are you at? I don't know. I can hear you. I just can't see you. No, he's just gonna stay here derping. Okay, so there is obviously a yokai right there. Oh, cut down by yokai. Well, that was not what I was looking for, but let's go this way, I suppose. Like I said, once you kill them once, they stay dead, but they do disappear after a little bit. Very strong enemy. Wish that was the only one down here. So there's a Nurakube over here. So I just had to kind of guess because there was no revenant around to to show us what's up, but as you can see, another one down here, and then there's a whole bunch of dwellers and stuff. But there is a whole nother area down there, so we're gonna go hit the shrine again because we can level up, and then we'll take on the other yokai. Also, there's a Kodama around here somewhere. I think he's hiding in the glowing mushrooms. So let's get our ninja tools back, and then we're going to level up. Actually, body 6 and skill 7, right? That's what we were working on for our shinobi set. Okay. He's here somewhere. There he is. So, yeah, look everywhere. These guys are everywhere. So the bats almost knocked us off previously into another area. This is where that area is. So there's a dude right here just waiting to stand up. Ow. Ooh, out of stamina is not where you want to be on that one. Okay, my bad. Sorry to have disturbed you, Mr. Skelly. That was my bad. I was playing horrible on that one. I do apologize, guys. But, hey, it happens to everybody. Alright, now we're gonna do this again. Hey. Mr. Skelly, stop that. Revenge. So, just play it safe. Take it slow. There's no rush. That takes a lot of stamina when he hits me. A lot. Yeah, there's a dweller. Unfortunately, that's an ambush from, like you would not believe. I should have tossed a bomb. Okay, well, it happens, you know. The first 3 levels are the trickiest, honestly. I probably should just stop going after the loot and manage my stamina. I should probably manage my stamina. Okay. Back up, dude. Thank you. You finally gave me some Hirokos. Some Kayakus. Okay, so we're gonna use those here shortly. That's right, you're up here, aren't you? Really, dude? Alright, well, they're get over here. Or not. think you can actually shoot into the mist and that'll summon these dudes. But these guys would be terrifying, actually. This is a new enemy, and it has like a super spin to win. And the only way to stop it, really, is to deplete its stamina. But first, revenge. First, revenge. Oh, you're still alive. Alright, we got our spirit back. Got another level in us, too. This one is a bit trickier. I'm gonna try to lure him away. But this guy... Ooh, this guy hits hard, and he is, no joke. He just does not ever seem to run out of stamina. There we go. So now the way is clear this way. There is actually stuff over here too. And that was my bad. But as you can see, no real stagger damage. Oh, come on. Not a Dweller 2. Not a Dweller 2. Okay, they can't really climb. That is our one saving factor there. So I need to heal. Okay. So he's gonna be angry for a little bit. And then he's going to be dead. I forgot there was a Dweller there. But yeah, he was just kind of hiding out right here. There's a Kodama over here is why I came down. And then when you're up here too, you can walk off of this and get that item there. I don't remember what that is, but let's put it this way. There is a giant right there. So you're going to take fall damage, and then you have to be fighting a giant. So I would recommend taking them out from down below and then coming to the rescue of that poor lost item. Also, we can definitely put some more ninjutsu tools on. We are definitely not utilizing the build to its maximum potential. So we're going to go up here one last time, and then we'll make it down to the bottom. Because there's actually an enemy that ambushes us, and I don't want to be caught without throwables. So now I have poison shurikens, or I have fire shurikens, and I have fire Hirokudamas and mega Hirokudamas. These will revive me, those will turn me invisible. So Storm Kunai are great, and so is Super Scrolls. Eventually, I do want to have pretty much all of this stuff. We're gonna put that one up here. Actually, we're gonna put you up there. Let's put this one here next to my Oasis Talisman. Travel amulet's cool. Travel back for the last shrine you used. We can use these too. Okay, and then we have all these talismans that I bought last time. So Super Scroll turns you invisible. So that's helpful, right? Albeit for a short time. You see me just walk past all that? So there's an enemy up here that can actually kind of mess us up a little bit. Kunai. So if he knocked us off on that ledge, that would have been bad. So, there is a big boy right there. We're not going to mess with that yet. We're going to take the lower path and come up here. There's a shrine right there, so you can just run through and heal. And that is pretty much my strategy. And run. And run. And heal. Okay. So let's go ahead and level up. Now we want skill, right? Body and skill. And then we can put another point to dex. And what that means is I can wear my new ninja set, my shinobi set. And that means I am going to get nice ninjutsu power boost. It might not have gloves or boots. Okay, so it does not have gloves or boots, but this is actually going to be quite a boost. Because if you want to look at my character, so now plus ninjutsu power plus 18. So this guy, now that we're here, I'm gonna storm kunai him down. He's dead. He's not gonna respawn. Okay. So we might as well reset our storm kunai. They are they're great for big enemies. There's also a dude down here, so this is the shortcut. So there's a dude down here, we can just land on his head. Okay, so this is a shortcut ladder. So if we die, we come back here, and then that's that. So there are just wandering around giant yokai. If they are wandering around, they do respawn, I believe. So, where is he? But there is a buttload of yokai down here. So we can use our invisibility scroll right here. Just go ahead and take this cute little treasure away. And then we can blast this guy with Storm Kunai. And you see how powerful those are? That's insane, right? So that's much better. But that is much, much better than just going in blind, I think. So you can just turn yourself invisible again. Say that guy didn't even stand up. That guy didn't stand up. Little cave over here. There's a kappa. These guys are full of treasure. So if you see a Kappa, take him out quick. They can like jump on their shell and then like do a spin attack. I think I can dodge through these. And there's a cute little Kodama, of course. But we are almost to the boss, actually. I'm just kind of wrapping up loose loot. Make sure there's nothing else going to get me. But you see, if there's a way around everything, and then there's just ways to... there's just new ways to constantly improve. So this guy said he got away from that woman, but now what? And that's kind of a big tell. The boss is actually a woman, and quite deadly one at that. So that we have to fight past, and then we can fight through all these enemies. See, there's one there. There's an item you have to fall at a specific angle to hit. We're going to go back up, and we're going to go get our stuff. And then we will walk up that trail, and then we'll go that trail, and then it'll be boss time. But always just take your time and have fun, because that's the point of video games. This game is one of the coolest ones I've ever seen, and it's cool because it's fun. It's not frustrating at all. I mean, it can be sometimes. All games can. But this is just the most coolest, funnest thing I can think of to spend my time with right now, you know? Do I have anything I can put on? No. How much do I have? I have 19. What? I'm at 19 right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get a couple more levels before I can do these. But remember this dweller right there? But just always remember to have fun. Always remember to have fun. So remember I said there was a guy up here? There's a big boy. There's also a dweller. That shinobi box is nice. What those do is they restore your ninjutsu. Or like a third of them, I think. They use 3 boxes, and then you just go ham. It refills your stuff completely. Oh yeah, there's a big dude right here. So Storm Kunai. Done, right? So you have to fall off this at a certain point to hit that, and I am not that skilled. I'm not even gonna pretend I am. But yep, that was how you get up here. We're gonna go hit the shrine one more time, and then we're gonna loop around that and then go to the boss. I know I'm leaving behind that item on the pillar too. I just don't think it's worth it to try to get it, honestly. or the one that was on that ledge over there. I don't think it's worth it either, because you could fall off and die right there. Alright, so let's turn invisible. We can just leave this big guy alone. If you actually equip a rock and lock onto him, if he's walking directly towards you, the rock will hit him in the head and it'll break a horn off. But you can see a whole bunch of guardians over here. And there's treasure up here, and there's actually a dude behind the treasure box. It's messed up. Yeah, we got a paralysis charm. There's a dweller right there, and there's a big boy looking right at us. And here is Mr. Kodama. So we can take a look at that charm real quick, that paralysis charm we just picked up. Yokai damage reduction, that would be nice. Versus fire. Defense, Amyo damage fire shot plus 15%, that's good. Versus paralysis 13, that's not bad. So we're just going to sneak back down, and we're going to take out that big cloud, and then restock up for the final time, and then it's boss time. And boss is no joke, actually. So hopefully this goes well. Another one of those big boys. Ooh, that was my bad. And there's the bats. Thank you, bats. That's exactly what we needed. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so Shinjuku, or the Shingiku medicine? There's bats. There's more bats. There's always bats. But as you can see right here, poisoned to death. This is the boss arena, and as you can see, there is a giant spider web in here. But it's ironically not a spider. So one more restock, and then I am going to fight the boss. Travel amulet, yes. We're gonna level up before we lose our Amrita. Isn't that cool? Right, so we're gonna level up Dex again. Capacity +1. Can I have any more jutsu? Storm kunai. Yeah, I could do 3. Smoke ball's not great, neither is catwalking. But yeah, Storm kunai and Super Scrolls. I think we got this. Think being the keyword. Huh. Oh, those are nice. So this boss is not gonna hold still. And you might want, so legendary fully restores your health. That's an extra heal. But you also might want to put on some anti-paralytic needle. Because this boss does cause paralysis. Okay, so all the enemies are dead up to the way of the boss. We're just gonna sneak on past. Just all peaceful like. La-di-da-di-da. all the way down. Just look at me. I'm invisible. Don't look at me. So I'm gonna start off with my kunai, and then go into shurikens. Bats apparently know where you are at all times. Okay, so this boss is quite wild, and I want to say immediately dodge to your left as soon as the cutscene ends. That's my tip for you guys. So there's a cutscene, I'm gonna take my logo off for that. Uh-oh. There we go, we got it. Now we got, alright. There we go. So we got her. We just had to take off our Super Scroll and our on our Oasis to make room for extra Shinobi blocks and some Keyakudama and some anti-paralytic needles, but we got her.
Yeah, 誠にかたじけない。やりには自信があったが、毛量の類とは戦ったことがござらぬゆえ、遅れを取り申した。長く続く戦乱がゆえ、国元では民草は窮し、怪異が溢れておる。間もなく石田徳川の間で天下を二分する戦が起きるであろう。民のため、この戦を天下太平への戦、最後の戦とせねばなるまい。
Okay, so we got Usei Ushi, I guess, as a spirit. So we can now equip him at the shrine if we want to swap out.
誕生しかできぬ石田のせいで父上は天下より引き離されたのじゃ。家康殿と共に打ち果たしてくれん。
長政、控えぬか。客人がおられる。
I don't have time for this.
Calm down. Everything has been taken care of. Kanbei 殿も人が悪い。妖怪が仕業と分かっておりましたな。
金の髪の侍？妖怪より珍しいわね。半蔵様に伝えて。筑前立花が寮にてあやかしの変あり。
Who are you?
I dislike the company of drunk samurai.
Hey! I am no samurai.
So a common drunk. Even worse.
Okay, so we have a mysterious ninja shows up and tells Master Hanzo needs to be informed. And so they're going to call us Anjin from now on. So William, I can't thank you enough for saving Nagamasa. You have my utmost gratitude. They said, though my fellow countrymen and I have seen some familiarity with foreign names, I'm afraid I cannot help but find yours difficult to pronounce. Might I suggest calling yourself Anjin from now on? It means pilot in Japanese, fitting for a seafarer such as yourself. I am sure those of this land will find that easier to understand. Okay, so we unlocked a Twilight mission of the Ominous Cavern, and it recommends that we be level 20 to do so. So these are hard missions. You can co-op them, but basically you're going to get a Cracked Choco Cup, a Bangasa Rib, a hank of yokai hair, an Umbrasite, 52,200 gold, and 9,720 Amrita. And Umbrasite is a really rare upgrade material. But you see that is unlocked a side mission here, and here, and here is a main mission. You might notice there's an X on the shrine. There is no shrine in this mission. You can still summon people though. And so that's level 13. This recommends 15. But we'll get the Raging Bull stuff here. And then here, we'll get a Kurosari Gama, Kyakudama, Spirit Chunks. Here, we'll get a Lightning Sword, Spirit Stones, and an Ochoko. This one, if you can beat this level right here, this is the hardest one of the three, then you're going to finish the game. So be patient. I know you've got this. And we will see you soon.